Welcome to the Trust Radio Network. Join your host, attorney Stephen A. Leahy, every Saturday night at 10, right here on AM 560, as he engages in conversation with some of the most trusted professionals in all of Chicagoland. Enjoy interviews with local professionals dedicated to providing the very best products and services. Learn who they are, what they do, and most importantly, why they do it. Take a step inside the minds of some of Chicagoland's most successful business leaders and learn all there is to know every Saturday night at 10 on the Trust Radio Network. Now, here's your host, attorney Stephen A. Leahy.
Tonight on the Trust Radio Network, we have attorney Stephen Leahy with Open Tax Resolution 312-664-6649. Deborah Schreiner, our technical producer. I'm Jim Leahy with That Properties. Let's start thinking about tomorrow today, 847-271-3695. And I'm joined by our very special guest, Kelly Mickley and Dave Rampage from Executive Green Carpet Cleaning. And this is the Trust Radio Network. Woohoo!
Welcome, everybody.
You like that intro? That's good stuff.
Nice. I'm gonna introduce them again because we have to have our live studio audience applaud. We have
Who are you, Jeb Bush? Are you Jeb Bush?
Dave Rampage.
Applaud, please.
Welcome to the show.
Boom. We'll be here, so don't worry.
Welcome
we
to
got
the show.
it.
Thank you.
Yes. Welcome to the show, guys. We really do appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
We do appreciate you coming on. So let's get a little bit in for. So how long have you guys been doing this?
There
we are. Turn the light off. Welcome to the show. See that? The light's a little sticky. I got to get my guys over there to get that fixed.
The first thing you have to do is open the curtain so the audience can see them, and then they can.
That's right.
Then they can cheer.
That's right. Well, that's not true. They'll cheer anyway.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're having a lot of fun. This is the Trust Radio Network. Remember now, the show is sponsored by the Law Office of Stephen A. Leahy, PC, and Open Tax Resolution.
It's coming up to tax season, Attorney Stephen Leahy.
We are in tax season, Jim. And remember now, OPM helps people solve IRS problems. That's what they do.
They say full financial recovery.
Well, we
full financial recovery.
You made me say it. Okay. Now, OPM helps people with audits and levies, liens and garnishments, collections, unfiled tax returns, and payroll tax issues. They also help people with mortgage foreclosures, loan modifications, bankruptcy, and other debt-related issues. So if you have any of these problems, or if you know someone who does, you should give them a call at 312-664-6649. Again, that number is 312-664-6649. You can visit them on the web at chicagotaxteam.com.
I love chicagotaxteam.com.
Or you can watch our show on Watch Talk Radio. You know, I was noticing we have a lot of different options. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes it's bad. Nice to have options, but then it gets kind of long.
But you know what option that we can do? We can tell them to go to our Facebook page at Trust Radio Network. And also, we're going to have everything connected there. So you don't have to listen to Attorney Stephen Leahy and I go about 10 minutes talking about what you get connected with.
Because you can go to YouTube, you go to LinkedIn, you go to Twitter.
You can shoot a flare up in the sky and we'll run some content over it.
It's true. So, again.
But listen, enough about.
Let's talk about you, Jim.
No. Let's talk about our Executive Green Carpet Cleaning guest this week.
So, we have a full studio here today, and so but I always like to start and ask, tell us a little bit about yourselves. And let's start with you. Let's start with you, Dave.
Okay.
Since you probably have a longer history.
I do.
So we're not doing ladies first. Is that what you're doing?
I do.
Look at that.
He probably has a look at that.
I'm joking.
And that his history will feed right into Kelly's because Kelly's his daughter.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about you. Where are you from?
Great. I grew up in Hickory Hills, and I started in the industry in 1987.
When you say the industry, is that like the cleaning industry,
carpet cleaning?
Yeah,
I worked for a carpet cleaning company. I was actually going to go to school to be an accountant, and I found a summer job.
See, there's a connection right there. I employ accountants.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, found a summer job, and I started making good money, and I came home and told my mom, you know what, I'm going to be a carpet cleaner. And she wasn't very happy with me at the time. She wanted me to go to school, go to college, get a degree.
It's not always the right thing to do.
Yeah, I'm glad I took the path I took.
Yeah, I agree. It's not always the right thing to do. I think a lot of people, if they talk about now about how many job openings there are for tradesmen, that everybody wants to go to college and get out of college and not have a job, rather than go to trade school and become. Now, my history, maybe you don't know this, and some of the listeners probably know, but I was a iron worker before I became an attorney.
Oh.
So I was a tradesman.
Yes.
And my dad also owned a cleaning company, so I did a lot of cleaning. We did cleaning, office cleaning, and carpet cleaning, and things like that. So, sometimes, trade shows, being a tradesman is a good thing. So
Sure, we need them.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And so, but that wasn't Executive Green, was it?
No. It was a company. They're no longer in business now. When I worked there, they took advantage of the homeowner, and I didn't agree with that, and I thought I could do it better. So that's when I started my own company. Though I didn't realize how hard it was to be in business for yourself. I wasn't a business person. I was a carpet cleaner.
Yes.
And I struggled for a few years. Then I went to a trade show, and that's where our stop restoration thing kind of comes in.
So let me interrupt you, because let's talk about that. Because we're talking about Executive Green carpet cleaning, because that's how I know you.
Yes.
But now you have this other company that you're doing, and that's the Stop, which is the Service Team of Professionals Restoration Company.
You took the fire right out of their explanation. I want to hear them explain it.
But I want to explain to people, because he mentioned it, so I want to talk about that, because it's a natural progression of your company.
Yes.
So talk a little bit about that.
So I went to this trade show. I actually had my truck in the trade show. I was showing, they had like a car show for carpet cleaning trucks. And the speaker was Brian Clark, and it's almost like he was talking to me about how unsuccessful I was, and everything he was saying was exactly what I was going through. And I thought, maybe I should talk to them, and I wound up joining the franchise. And I was in the franchise for 8 years. We built a nice size restoration company, fire and water restoration. Then there was another franchisee that was in Stop also, and the two of us thought, wow, if we joined together, we could take over Chicago. But we each had our own set of problems, and the franchise was against it. They were like, not a good idea, and we didn't listen to them, and it put us out of business.
Mm-hmm. It is true, and I help people with tax problems, and how many new businesses have tax problems, because people are very good at what they do. I'm a great carpet cleaner. I make great cakes. The business part, maybe not so good, right? Because that's a different skill.
Right.
It's a different skill.
You bet.
And you have to learn that skill, right? So so again, you can be a great carpet cleaner, you can be a great restoration company, but unless you do the paperwork correctly, and follow up and get paid, because you got to get paid, right? And all of and got to pay the government, because they'll put you out of business. All this stuff, and if you don't do that, then you're not going to be very successful, right?
Exactly.
And so that's all learned. I think that's important.
That is very important, and that's why you guys are trusted professionals. You guys have been through the ringer, it sounds like, and now you're starting to hit a level of success. You're hitting that stride, and from your customer reviews, from what I see, it looks like you guys deliver, and that's why we want to have you on.
He also has a very common. We had Roy Spencer from Permaseal on, and he had a very similar story. So he started working for a seal company, and he thought they were taking advantage of homeowners,
So common.
and he's like, I don't want to be a part of this.
Right.
I think we're doing good work for them. We could do better, but they don't want me to do better. They just want the money,
Exactly.
and instead of helping the people like you're supposed to help them.
Right.
And again, that's why we want you on the show, because you're a trusted professional, because that's the people we want the listeners to trust you.
Yes,
that they're going to do the right thing.
You're
I'm
right.
not out to make a dollar. I mean, we all want to make a dollar, and that's
Of course.
But we all know in the long run, and that's really what you're after. The long run is you do the right thing for your customers, and things will work out.
The money will follow.
Exactly. So instead of focusing on the money, you focus on quality. Is
You
that
bet.
right?
Yep.
Yes.
That's it.
That's exactly what we do.
Okay, and again, that's why we want you on the show, because we want.
Now we're running out of time here. Now, Kelly, real quick, within the next 30 seconds, how did you get involved in the company?
Okay, so I came around.
If you can answer it in 30 seconds.
I came around when I turned 18. I had to basically buy the assets of our carpet cleaning company, because my dad went through a messy divorce, and that was kind of our. that was our last option. So I bought the assets. We changed the name a little bit, and I was the new owner of the company, and we kind of carried on from there. And you know, we were the same company, same ethics. You know, it was how we survived.
Just new boss.
Yeah, just new boss.
New
well,
boss.
well, let me ask the boss. Can you give us your phone number and your
Yeah.
website?
Yeah, so the phone number is 708-599-5151. The website is executivegreencarpetcleaning.com.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Trust Radio Network. Remember, it is sponsored by Open Tax Resolution 312-664-6649, and visit chicagotaxteam.com. It's going to be your hub to fight the IRS. You can go to watchtalkradio.com as well and watch all of our previous trusted professionals. If you are looking to get that everyday item that you I'm going to stop talking because, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let our sponsors keep going, okay? So listen up and come back here on AM 560. The Answer.